WSB.
Hi, Sean. I talked to you yesterday. Good. You are fantastic. Thank you. Yes. A great host. Sean radio. Listen to his show.
Absolutely. 95.5.
One mic.
RS-25 engines. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff.
That was it. The Artemis 2 launch today about 30 minutes ago, around abouts that time. And where were you? Mankind is on its way to its furthest and deepest part, not deepest part of space, but further into space than ever before. What a historic day! What a moment to watch that. I watched it live here at the radio station here. We were all here recording it, and I got to tell you, I felt in that moment proud to be an American. In that moment, I'm always proud to be an American, but in that moment, I felt just like rah! We did this. A 10-day mission. That's just the beginning of it, obviously, but it was a proud moment for all of us in this country to see this happen. One of the most fascinating things that I heard during the lead up to the launch was, I can't remember because I was flipping back and forth between the stations, between the cable news stations, and I heard, I can't remember which, whether it was CNN or Fox, that had they had a guest on, a scientist on, and they asked the scientist, why did it take so long for us to get back to the moon? Because the people that don't believe we went to the moon in the first place, that's always their reason. Well, why did it take so long to go back? And the answer that he gave, I'd never heard before, and it was a fascinating answer. He said, because of the cost. And he said the cost is so much that you have to have, and NASA is political. So if an incoming administration or House or Senate but mostly an incoming administration does not prioritize returning to the moon, then the costs get muddled up. The monies get muddled up. And he said it was the first time in about 20 years where Republican and Democrat, all the administrations were focused on getting back to the moon. And then at another point in time during the broadcast, the lead up to the launch today, there was a question asked of how many people do you think are involved in this particular mission? And the answer was hundreds of thousands. Hundreds of thousands. And I thought to myself, that's what is making me so proud to be an American. Over decades, hundreds of thousands of people, Republican and Democrat, focused on a mission to go up to the moon, go around the moon. For the first time in human history, four sets of human eyes will set eyes on the dark side of the moon. We have never, as the human race has never seen the dark side of the moon. We will see it. Hundreds of thousands of people over the course of years focused on this mission. Democrats, Republicans, Christians, Jews, Muslims, atheists, black, white, women, male, female, hundreds of thousands. And I thought to myself, imagine, just think about it. Go back, listen to how I set this up. The question was asked, why did it take us so long to get back? Finances, money. There had to be a commitment over administrations, Republican and Democrat, to commit to going back. That happened. Then the next part was how many people were involved in this mission? And the answer was hundreds of thousands. Now let's apply that to our lives. Let's apply that to us today. Imagine if we could live in a world, or forget the world, a country. If we can live in a country where we're all focused on one thing, people whose names you will never know, all focused on one thing. Let's say it's something eradicating hunger. It would take money. It would take a commitment by Republicans and Democrats. And it would take hundreds of thousands of random strangers working together to do that. Why do you think we can't do that? Why do you think it's possible for Republican administrations, Democrat administrations, to spend money, billions and billions and billions of dollars, to get back to the moon over decades, working together, hundreds of thousands, that we could do that? Doesn't that mean we could do anything? Doesn't that mean as a country that we can do anything if we just applied ourselves as citizens to working together to get it done? That's what it tells me. That's why I sat in my chair in the office today watching the launch, and I was proud. I was proud to be an American because I saw what was possible when Democrats, Republicans, men, women, black, white, all work together. No one's seeking to be the lead. No one's seeking to be the chief. No one's seeking to be, everyone working together to achieve a successful mission. Could you imagine if we can do that? We can. It was just proven that it can be done. And I think the way we get it done is we've got to get rid of some people. Not rid of meaning death, but move them to the side. We have to move the haters to the side. We have to move the naysayers to the side. We have to move the woe is me, so I'm going to make it hard on everybody else. We have to move them to the side and achieve what NASA just achieved. Republican and Democrats working together, male and females, black and white, religious, non-religious, all working together, hundreds of thousands. People you will never know their names, working together to get back to the moon. We can do it. We can do it for any problem that we face in this country and in this world. If we just get rid of the haters, if we just get rid of the naysayers, if we just get rid of the negativity and come together, the positive people come together and say, what is it that we're trying to do? I don't know, Shelley. What is it that you want to do? I don't know. Let's eradicate hunger. Let's eradicate cancer. Get rid of the pharmaceuticals. Get rid of the major food conglomerates. And let's get rid of these things. It's the Shelley Winter Show, 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK. We'll be right back.